Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, and it's the day before our Canadian Thanksgiving. And I'm just getting ready to put in my apple pie. And I only made one this year because, quite frankly, I think I've lent out all my pie plates. I have one pie here to go. I'll show you where I did my pie. I could crumble, but I like to pack it on the top. And then I'll sprinkle it with a little bit of water as it's cooking. And it's pretty heavy. I pack the apples in there, and then I just kind of coat this all over the top. And there's probably about maybe 3.5 cups of flour, butter, and sugar combo in my pie. And then as I'm baking them, for probably the first 45 minutes, I have them covered like this. And then when I take it out of the oven, I will sprinkle it with a little bit of water. Sometimes I have a little spray bottle and I'll spray it. And when the pie is done, it'll sink down, and that top is like cutting into like a crunch. And I don't eat the pie myself. At times I have eaten the pie, but my family loves this pie, and if I do any kind of top other than this, they get upset. So this is it for Thanksgiving. So I'm just about ready to get the pie in. And I need to cut the bird, get that ready to go. So as soon as my oven is ready preheating. I don't know how much time I have because I got a baby that's ready to get up. I can hear him talking to himself and stirring. You might hear him as I'm doing this. So I got about a 14-pound turkey here. We have 15 people, including 2 babies. So we have 12 people to feed. And I want to make sure that I got everything done on time. I'm on my own today to do this. And this is not my thing to get this, my hands on this bird. It's just not, it's out of my comfort zone. So, but it's a task that I've been left to do, so I've got to do it. I'm going to clean all the junk out of this, and then I'm going to wash it and add my spices to it. Okay, so I'm going to clean that bird, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to put on that. We always put like a Valerie's here in our area. We had this restaurant called Ton of Barbecue, and that was one of their spices that we will always use to put on there. Some salt and some pepper. I know I'm just showing you my turkey in the shot, I'm sorry. Just a sea salt. I will put some sage in my rub, just a little bit. And there's my oven ready. I'm not going to do anything that's going to be strong, like a rosemary. Nothing like that. I have onion powder and garlic powder that I'm going to put on there as well. And some black pepper. And I'm going to rub it all on there. That neck and junk out of there, if I can stomach it, I'm going to get it all out of there. One year, I actually cooked it with the stuff inside because I didn't have it in me to pull it out. So, I don't know, didn't do anything to the bird, but you just don't tell anybody. It's like, so, that was just 1 year. Get all that junk out of there. Put it in my pan. My pie's ready to go. If you just excuse me for a second, I'm going to put my pie in. Okay, so I've washed the bird. I've taken out the yucky stuff. And this is the stuffing for inside the bird. It's been it's been in my fridge out of the freezer since Thursday. Guys, this is just not. The baby. Baby's sick too. I don't know if you can hear him coughing there. Ended up with a ear infection, and we all have a cold. We're all sick. We went to the doctor on Friday, and he ended up with a really bad case of pink eye. Poor thing. Rubbing his eyes and rubbing his eyes and rubbing his eyes. The amount of towels that I usually go through on Thanksgiving, washing my hands continuously. And then you try to do dishes afterwards and you're like, oh, I gotta get more towels. I should buy towels or just have like rags or something just for this day, because you're wiping and you're, especially now with the baby, I want to make sure that he's not getting anything that I touch. I got to sterilize the sink now with an SOS pad after I'm done here. Okay, so that's it for that. Sometimes I wish I would just shove a great big onion in there first and then put this in there, but I didn't do that. Why? I don't know. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to wash my hands again. I have the neck inside of this, and the inners inside of this pan. My husband used to keep that neck and put it on top of the round casserole dish that we have, the residual stuffing, the rest of the stuffing. And he used to sit that neck on top of there and cook it. And my brother-in-law, I have one brother-in-law that would eat that. That was his thing. But, okay, so I'm going to just add, I just eyeball everything. I didn't really, so let me get that off. This is the Tona Barbecue rub. And I'll just use like a tablespoon, a little bit there. I don't put too much salt because that rub has got salt in it. So, just a little bit of sage. I know it's in the dressing, and that's inside the turkey, but this is like for the outside. Just a little. And some onion powder. Like I said, I wish I would have just put a whole onion and plopped that in there. I'm just gonna, I love onion powder. I put it on any kind of roasted potatoes. Oh, I love onion powder. Okay. Just gonna mix that up. It's not a ton, but rub that all over the top. First, I'm going to stick that bird in the proper pan. So get rid of the inners. Sorry guys, forgot something. Butter, I forgot the butter. Be like a kid all over again, you know. I know, some people are going, that's me, getting this in there, underneath the skin there. I don't know. Never had to do this before. My husband would always get all this stuff ready while we went to church. And then we'd come back and the house would start to smell good and it was always nice. But anyway, I'm going to rub this under the bird. I know it's not going to stick. Yep, out of my comfort zone. For a long time I couldn't touch the raw meat at all. And it didn't matter, red meat, turkey, pork chops. It just was not my thing. You know, it's not even going to stick. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not even going to pretend to know what I'm doing half the time here. But as long as I don't make anybody sick, we're good. Okay. And now for the rub. And rub it all over there. I'm a dark meat kind of girl. I like the dark. It's juicier. You can take your breast meat and you can have it. But give me the dark. My daughter will only eat the breast. Unless I do it like a soup or something like that. My son, he'll eat anything. As boys do. Okay, so I think I need to cut some of this. Sorry, get my arm in the way there, guys. I know that baby's going to be waking up. So I'm going to have to... Okay, some people use that flap of skin here. And just... use that. I know. There we go. Sometimes that can come undone. I don't know. Maybe. So I'm just gonna tie it up again. Oh, I can smell that onion powder. And at 7:30 in the morning. That even smells good to me. A little bit of sage I'm smelling from the rub. And now these wings, I think we just kind of tip them under somewhere. I don't know, this big flap of whatever back here. Some people, you know, I don't know. I think you do this. I think, like you would with the chicken. You put those behind, I think. Guys, like I said, my channel is more comedy than anything else. So, take whatever I say with a grain of salt. This poor bird, I'll have to break its wing here to get that under there. And shove it up its butt or something. Anyway, it smells alright with this rub, but okay. Some people cook it breast side down. Yeah, whatever I did here with that wing, it don't want to go. I don't want to go like that. But I'll just leave it up. I'll leave it up. It'll get a little dark, but okay. That's that. There we go. Baste it every couple hours, or every couple half hour or something. I'll just start basting it when it's ready. My pipe, after about 45 minutes, I'll uncover it, sprinkle it up, and as soon as that's done, put the bird in. I think dinner's going to be around 5, so it takes about 3.5 hours. You got to let it rest for a bit, so I'll put that bird in at noonish, maybe, and we'll go from there. So, that's my bird, people. That's my bird. Yeah, it's really lopsided, eh? But, like I said, my channel is comedy. Bye.